actually we have given inbound and outbound rules for an ACL
Mm-hmm.
for the public and private subnets
Mm-hmm.
to check how to connect SSH and
Yeah.
uh, like end user.
Yeah. 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 Initials are stateless. Oh, yeah. So when you are making in and out, that is you are making it as a state. It's called stateful something. Yeah. They'll ask you this kind of keyword very well. What is mean by stateless? So security groups are stateful. Security groups by default, when you create it, by default it is allowed outside, out is allowed. So that's the reason we call it as a stateful. It knows it on what packet it has to go out, right? So here we are allowing one packet, right? What is that packet name called? What is the one port number is called here?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, Apple. Yeah, yeah. What is the range for this?
102
Yeah, 60.
555.
65K.
Yeah, 65K. They'll ask you this in interview. Please, I'm telling you, if you talk this kind of keyword, right, the people will be very interested because these are the very core topics. If you know this, remaining all are called application layer. So whenever you get a situation to talk on it, right, talk a lot on this around these keywords. Yeah. Naming status.
And the
And
thumb
we have
rule,
learned
outbound rule, we give FNL port.
Yeah. Mm. If you or
We discussed about flow logs.
yeah, one more is the permal port. Yeah.
Flow logs.
Yeah. To debug VPC. To debug VPC traffic.
Reachability and
Enabled VPC flow logs. So when enabling VPC flow logs, we need a yeah AWS service logs. Storing S3R in CloudWatch, which is called log group. We have to create a log group and then we have to give a permission for that. So in between, we were using a called yeah. Yeah, that is the what, yeah, flow logs one. And then we have assigned a for this policy. So I have followed the AWS document itself. Usually what happens here, when you create IAM role, we used to go to the AWS console, we creates it. But yesterday we did a reverse way, like we took the JSON content and then we created the policy. Same way, we took the some trusted, if you see that trusted means who will use that role. So when I went into the IAM role, I was not able to find the proper to whom it has to assign. When I selected the service, there were three options were there. I had a confusion. Then in the AWS document, I saw that they have given the trusted related JSON content. When you provide this trusted in the IAM role section itself, automatically it will know it which service it has to bind. Please bear that because in the real time we will be creating in such a way that I mean, some scenarios we will create it. We will not create directly from IAM. We go to IAM console, create role. We don't do that. When you create a role, you have to provide like this JSON content. From there, we will create. We did a reverse engineering yesterday, like that. Just keep it. We will get some situations to create it. Yeah. So let me ask you a few queries so that we'll have a content. Very important for me is this is the one. The VPC NACLs are very important. I was telling it. And the very important was some keywords. You know that some flows, right? Why are we? Yeah, capture. And
Logs, monitoring,
Monitoring and logging.
yeah, monitoring and logging.
login.
So monitoring means like a CPU, the disk network. By default, no memory monitoring until you have agent. So such kind of monitoring like CPU memory. Logging is different. Logging is something like you want to see what error came, whether it is working or not, some kind of info, error, exceptions. I want to see something, why it is. In the monitoring, you will not see that errors and all. In the monitoring, what do you see? Some graphs. That's it. Memory usage or something graphs only. In the logging, you will see that error related keywords and all, something connection refused, connection timeout, all those info you will find it here logging. So right now we are using CloudWatch in the real time, right? They use a different tools for this monitoring. I was telling, right, one famous tool in the market, Prometheus, Grafana. So there is a, yeah, logging, there is a famous tool called ELKR, Splunk. People will be using it. Yeah. So if they're not using these tools, they'll be using this CloudWatch. Yeah, keep that, okay. One of the very important. So, so they'll ask you this different to make you whether you have the clarity or not. CloudTrail versus CloudWatch. Yeah, now tell me, why do we use CloudTrail? Why do we use CloudWatch? Audit logs for activities. This is like our admins are like whoever accessing, right? Whoever going to the AWS console, that will be available for CloudTrail. There is no difference at all, but since the some kind of keywords, they'll ask you this. Now you have the clarity. This is for, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this will be application or our resources related. This is specifically to our admins related activities or the our team related activities. Whoever going to the console, right? Their activities will get recorded in the CloudTrail here. This one. There is no difference altogether, but they'll ask you this kind of question. CloudTrail is for auditing of our console activity. When did you log in? What resources you clicked? What resources you created it? Or you went with read-only mode or something? You did click list something. All those API activities will get recorded in the audit logs. CloudWatch is altogether different. Like as I said, right? You want to VPC flow logs, AWS load balancer. Yesterday I was showing, right? We will send the load balancer logs also to, for example, S3, or you can forward to behind also CloudWatch. And there are like, for example, the CPU memory, the default no memory, but disk network, everything will get monitored at the CloudWatch level. This is one of the interview question, you'll get it. Now tell me here difference between, yeah, if you access SSH, if you access application, any port number, Bastion access, when you do SSH, when you access with the load balancer, like all those. So when you are accessing some endpoint security group, the IP address, all those will get recorded in where? VPC flow log. Here your source IP, source port number, destination IP, destination port number, all those will get recorded in this VPC flow logs. All our network related access, all our VPC things will get recorded here. So it's not a mandatory things, as I said. It's based upon the like somewhere else. I'm very clueless in the debugging. I want to know if you go to AWS team also, they'll ask you to sometimes to enable these flow logs. Just as kind of requirement. Okay? Yeah. trusted in IAM role creation. It's not only for VPC, Flowlog or something. It's called trusted entity. Like for example, you are accessing EC2 to S3. Here, who is trusted entity in this two? EC2. Now, if you see right, that it will be like this ec2.amazon.com, something will be there in the, if you go to the trusted section, for example, like this will be there. Now, yesterday we had access to something, right? VPC2 to who is that? Same VPC. The name will be like something. If you see in yesterday, right? See VPC for logs.amazon.com, like this will be there, some kind of endpoint. So, so my objective are here, right? We'll revisit again the VPs related keywords. Before that, I wanted to introduce the some kind of application related architecture. So we'll set it up normal dynamic, simple dynamic application today. So with that, next time onwards, when I talk on the VPC related keywords or some other topics in the VPC, I'll use that application, the setup, not the Apache related. We'll be going little application area. Okay, cool. So now just keep that thought, the VPC related one. Tell me here, how many subnets I created yesterday?
9.
I mean to say the category. I don't want the count.
3.
Yeah. So
3 categories.
Yeah.
App.
data.
Database, you can think that data. Okay, cool. So here we were running on 80, right? Now I'll take one application which will run on the 8080. So be ready. You have to tell that ingress to access this application from outside. Okay, that is what my objective. So today we'll be setting up simple one more dynamic application server here, rather than the static. So that is what. And tell me here, this one. This is the flow, right? I was telling. This is the database. Like in AWS, we have a load balancer, IAM like that, right? There is a service called, for database, there is a service called RDS. Okay. You think RDS, it's a service, database service. Like load balancer, we will create it. RDS also will have a security group, like load balancer, EC2, the component. It will also have a security group. It will run as a service, okay? Not the server. You cannot SSH into this, but you can connect for this. They'll give an endpoint for this. They will connect with some kind of tools, not with the shell tool. Now we are using Git bash, right, to connect to the EC2. There is separate tools for this. Like you did SSH to EC2, right? We can do connectivity to this. With that, think that this is running on the 3306 port. Okay. Now, in this flow, who is accessing database here?
Update.
App.
App, right? So I told the port number 3306 very clearly. Okay. Here you will have one more in, out. This is also in. This is also, let's go with this. So that this is the public, you can think. In and out. This is the app. Yeah. So now app, whatever the app I'm going to set up, right? I'll be setting up this architecture only. I'm coming towards this. This will run on the 8080 port number. So now, yeah, you have little clarity on this. Let's discuss on this. Now, this is, you think this is the data NACL, okay? With this thought, tell me data NACL inbound rule.
3306.
From
App
App.
subnet.
App subnet. Like
Yeah,
our VPC
app,
cyber
yeah,
block.
you can allow the very secure way is the allowing the app subnet. That is good practice. Or for now,
Our cyber block.
yeah.
VPC
So
cyber
that,
block.
yeah, usually in the real time they'll allow only the app subnet because I wanted to make it first time to work it. I went with this. So in the real time, they'll take those three subnets, whatever they're in the app, they will allow, they'll duplicate it, they'll be changing this. Yeah, now this is good. Only who will connect now? Within who in this VPC, all those can reach out to this ad. Yeah. Now outbound.
No.
First, we have to give to MFRL.
First, referral, sir. We need to allow first.
5K.
Yeah, to where? To
Then
We'll
VPC
come to
area.
this one application.
yeah, 1260. Yeah. Next, next one more thing, right? Somewhere you are getting the response, no? From here. You are getting a response. Yeah, now,
Connect to public.
no, here you need to allow one more, no? See, this is what you had to observe, please. This is what I'm telling. Once you get the response, right, it will not go like this only inside. This will go response to formal. It will go again. Here it
Public,
will
sir.
be inbound again. Here it will be inbound again. Here it will be. Yeah. So with this, here app NACL, how it will be, for example, for now with this mindset, tell me. So that I'm not telling on the application mindset, this mindset, I'm telling with the database mindset. You are getting response from which port?
Double 306.
306.
No, no, no.
No,
You are
response is referral, sir. Response is referral.
yeah, response is ephemeral. So you will be allowing here ephemeral port number from that same series.
To out, okay.
Now here you are going out, right? Here out to which port number you are going out to access here. So here you have to allow out also, right? Here. This is what very important. This out is 0006 out. 16, yeah. Keep this that. Now have this mindset. Let's say that I will run here application now 8080. Tell me for this application. So here is the load balancer I have. Here is the load balancer I have. LB. This application will be accessed via the load balancer only, right? Now database little clear, we are clear on it. Now let's go with the application. My application is running on the 8080 port number. Now, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I mean to instead of subnet, right? I'm mentioning for now. For now, yes. We will be allowing to the database subnets only here. But for now, I'm allowing to the VPC for now. Now with this, so let's go with the I'm coming here. For now, I'll be setting up with this. Tell me please for this inbound. What is the inbound? No, first tell me the
Inbound, sir.
yeah, inbound.
80802.
8080.
Public subnets are a VPC cyber block.
Yeah, super. This is the 80. Okay. You are coming from which subnet now to this app subnet?
80. No.
Public
No, no.
subnet.
Yeah. So you are exiting, right? From here to you are exiting. So you have to out, right? You have to out in where? Public
Out to M for
80.
80.
Here
80.
you have to allow 8080 out. Then one more here. In is the 8080. Responsibility obviously. Ephemeral. Again, your packet will go again here like this. It will enter.
In
So
public
here
out. In public in also we need to keep referral.
ephemeral port number. That's it. Yeah. Here ephemeral port number. Here out. Here in. This is one. This is the. So always remember any packet out. It will go again via the NACL will get filtered. So that, yeah. So let's keep it here. App NACL 8080 to app, for example. and then out. I'll keep it ephemeral to app, and then again pub nice app or VPC, yeah, both are same. So with this, I'll be setting up this with this. I'll be setting up the application of the not the regular application, the little dynamic one before. So we took a EC2. In EC2 we're running OS, and OS we're running right now till now the Apache or Nginx. So we are giving the HTML content. Did we install any prerequisite for this along with the VC2? Any dependency like C language or Java language or
No.
anything did we install? No,
No.
just Apache we installed it. We are getting the content HTML, JavaScript or React.js,
jQuery.
yeah, jQuery, something. Now, React.js. These are they'll be using the technology. Okay, all this code you can run it. I have seen in the real time. If you get a task right, they'll give you this task. They'll give the React.js code. You have to run this React.js code in the Nginx or Apache. They'll ask you Nginx. I see in the tasks, whatever you are getting the interviews. Okay. Now with this technology doesn't have the dynamic in nature. So people what they'll go nowadays, majority the business applications what you are using, they'll prefer some kind of I'm taking for now Java. I'll install Java first on the OS. That is the prerequisite. And then I'll take some Java code. Like you took from the internet, right? I'll take the Java code, but we will not take directly Java code. You remember when I downloaded from the internet, jQuery, what was the file extension was there?
Tar.
This is called package. We'll call a package. Here also, I will download some kind of code.
It also can take GIF file.
Yeah. So it will, but that zip will not be understand by this. It won't understand. It needed some kind of extension. The extension is like .var .jar or .er. There are others, but I'll be using these two in my case. .var or .jar. I'll use these two. We will not take regularly code. Who will give this .var jar?
Ma'am,
Okay. Developer will give code. What is the code? Data. He will give it. So our job is to convert this into .var or .jar, whatever understandable format. We will convert this. That is what our job. He will give just the code. You see here, I'll tell you very simple way. You have normal photos or something, group of photos. You want to send to another person email. What do we do normally? We will make a kind of package, right? So package is the compression. Same way you think developer give lot of Java code. This Java code will not be able to understand by this guy. He will not be able to understand directly. So what we do, we will make some kind of format, understandable format, then it will understand here. So here I'm going to install the guy called one like Apache, right? This guy is called Apache Tomcat. People will say Tomcat or Java server, different keyword. This is Apache Tomcat. This is Apache. This is web server. They'll call this one kind of Java server, Java something application server keyboard. So why we need dynamic language? Because nowadays I was telling you, right? Majority application, whatever you log in, you will give username password in the website. When you give username password, you are getting some content, extra content. It is changing. Like if you go to the any like a news website and all, you access 100 times, same content will be displayed for everyone. But you go to the shopping cart, you go to now like Book My Show, booking applications everywhere. Majority times they'll be using some kind of either Java, .NET something. Why do they need? it's a business. They wanted to implement some business, not only showing the just data. When you log in, they'll take your credentials somewhere, they'll store. This language doesn't have that intelligence to take your credentials, username, password, store in the database. Next time, if you give username, password, check that. It doesn't have that intelligence to connectivity like this. You see right here, to connect to the database, get the credentials. And yesterday I was telling, right, from here to another API also will go, third-party APIs. So HTML, the JavaScript or the CSS doesn't have intelligence. To implement bigger business applications, big scale applications, they'll go with this dynamic language, any Java, .NET, or any like Python, they'll go with that. So our job is to here. So once any developer will give the code. So always ask this question. If they say that we are running an application, always ask this question, first question. Which language? So if they say HTML, which server you can pick immediately?
Apache.
Apache.
Nginx.
It's your
It's
choice.
Apache HTTP.
Apache Nginx.
Yes.
If they say Java, for example, here,
Apache Tomcat.
Apache Tomcat, then, like, for example, think that before coming code to you, who worked on this code?
Developers.
He could have tested in his laptop, right? Before itself.
Yes.
So they knows it, what server to be used. They will only tell you Apache. You don't assume it. Even if it is HTML also, you ask him this one question. Local, you ask it. And ask these questions. Versions also, very important. What versions? Packages. This you can ask it. So for example, because you went with experience of Apache or Nginx, and don't ask this kind of dependency, because like you can ask it, but you ask them, like, Apache doesn't need any dependencies in the OS. Do you have anything to be extra installed? You ask in such a way that question. This is what our job. Okay, cool. So here I'm taking a Java application, Java. So to run the Java application, on EC2 you need two things. One is Apache Tomcat. In our case, I'm taking a var file. To run this var, I need Apache Tomcat as well as Java. So first, I'll take EC2 mission. In the private EC2 mission only, I'm going to create setup Apache Tomcat in. Say that app submit. So first, I'll create a EC2 and let's say that install Java and Apache Tomcat. I'm going to install. Obviously, I need this separate security group I'll take. As I was showing right in the image, on what port number it will listen?
8080.
So 8080. I'm giving very good keywords here. App submit. How do you connect to this EC2? Obviously. Yeah, one is the either, or one more is the
SSM.
okay, these two way you can connect BASNet SSM. Now this is as you are coming as an admin now. Now I want to go as an user as well, right? As an user, how do you access this application? This is it in which subnet this is it. How do you access from outside? You will not have a public IP, right? Public DNS. Yeah. Wait, TZ and add to LB. LB is in which subnet right now? In the public subnet. Here in LB, listener will be 80. Forwarding port number?
8080.
Forwarding
8080.
8080. You see right now. So very important. Can I mention in the listener another port number? Let's say, for example, can I mention like this? What is the drawback if you mention like this? What is the drawback? If you want, yeah. we need to make end user, like for example, DNS name colon 8080 like this. So we don't want to give this complexity to the end user. We wanted him to don't type any number, just type a name. Rest we will take care. So with that, we are allowing here in the 80. Can I allow other port number? It's your choice. We can allow, but they have to explicitly has to mention. Yeah. So this is what the task I'm going to do, implement it. Further, once you are clear on it, I'll be going towards this layer. Then we will see that the rest of the VPC related keywords once we get connected to the database layer. So any thoughts, queries on it?
Sir,
Yeah.
the difference between this Apache and Apache Tomcat, Apache which we use to only for the HTML and our front-end applications.
Yeah, exactly. Static content is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
This
Apache Tomcat is for dynamic applications.
Yeah, Apache Tomcat will not understand PHP or Java, sorry, .NET. It is purely for Java.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
.NET, there is a server called IIS. For Python, I'll take three. I'll take PHP, Java, and then Python. I'll take it. Python, there is a famous majority are there. Flask, Django, something. The fast API majority are there. I'll be using it. So you got the question right? Sure, they'll ask this question. Difference between Apache and Apache Tomcat. Both are same companies. Apache, there is one organization is there. Both are same. This we will call as a web server, static web server. This we call as a Java-based server. It will understand only the Java Tomcat. Sometimes they'll call Apache Tomcat or Java server something. Please keep this. If any developer comes to you, they wanted to run some code in the EC2, ask these questions. What server did you use it? You don't assume and then don't install it. Even we ask these questions in the prerequisite call itself, first itself. This is what our job. We need to ask it. So that we will decide on it, where to run that code something. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm not building now. I'm not building right now. In the internet, there is a ready. Further, we will build. That is our next objective. So now I'm taking from internet WAR file directly, and then I'll be deploying here. Cool. So let's go here. Please help me. You know already the majority context of this setup. I had given you the steps what need to be do, what we are going to do. So with this mindset, right? What are the prerequisite if someone comes to you, say that there is a bare AWS cloud. I mean, account they had given you. There is no resources, something. You know the reason. Next, what component do you create?
Security group.
VPC.
VPC is the first.
First is the VPC. Yeah, VPC subnets. Then the IGW NAT gateway is ready. Then the
Security group.
other guys are the first guy is the security group. Let me go. I'll mention here Tomcat NG, the name itself, Tomcat purpose. Very important. See, security groups are specific to VPC. Please help me here. 22.
808.
And one more is the
808.
22 from whom?
For Bastion.
Bastion. And we need a one more
Internet.
load balancer.
Internet.
No, I'll not be allowing this. This will be for EC2 mission. We'll be assigning this one to load balancer, right? He is coming from the
Right.
load balancer. So somewhere I kept a load balancer. Let me see. I'll be reusing the same load balancer in the real time. If they have different applications, it's up to them which load balancer they want to go with a separate load balancer, or you can go with one load balancer, but you can play with the path-based or host-based rules. This is the demo load balancer, I think. Let me see that. What is the second group we have assigned or default one? So let me, for now, later I will associate that. For now, I'll leave it. We will allow only the second group. So let's take the load balancer second group ID that I will associate here. Yeah. This is from ALB to Bastion. So this is what the importance. You see the understood, right? The second group by default, they are allowing it. That's what they call it as a stateful. Now this is ready. Now let's create the EC2. Okay. I'm going with my AMI to macro. Key pairs are not specific to the VPC specific, it's a regional. Now you have that clear, right? Simple. This is the very important. We don't want to go with the default VPC or one VPC. Here we will have our own option in which subnet you want to create here. It's your choice up to app subnet. Now I have already created a EC security group. I'm get NG. Yeah, let's launch instance. When you create EC2 machine, automatically will get EBS volume also. The 8 GB default storage will get. Now I need to connect to this EC2. Connect to in the sense I want to do SSH. I wanted to install these two softwares. So mandatory for Apache Tomcat prerequisite is the Java. You have to go with this. Go for this website, Apache Tomcat. Go for here. They have these versions till 9, 10 something. Let's go click on the 9.1. Somewhere you will see the version for 9. This is the Tomcat version. What is the Java? You see here, readme. For this version, very important. What is the version you need? Tomcat 9 required. What is the version? Here it is Java 8. Please, after certain stage, right, we need to concentrate on the versions. Very important. Otherwise, there is a chances of application failures will happen if you go with the lower version or something. Tomcat need minimum Java 8. These two. This is they'll have a readme dot file. Now let's go back little. Yeah, you see here, this is Tomcat. Before Tomcat setup, what is the software you need to install? Java. Let me go back. My EC2 will not have this EC2 will not have a public IP at all because it's in private subnet. It is disabled. Only the way I can enter into this is the SSH from the Bastion. Take the Bastion AP. Please help me. What could be the wrong?
Need to change IP address.
Security group. Yesterday, there is no issue with NACL. We have allowed the NACL like to internet only. This is the editing group. Yes. we are inside this machine. This is just for jump server because I cannot connect to my app servers from outside. They don't have public. From here, I'll be jumping to app subnet, the
App server.
Tomcat one. Yeah. So security group already we have allowed from this Bastion to that EC2 already we have allowed, and I have a PEM also here. PEM files I also last time we copied the Bastion. Bastion is the one can access within VPC components. It can be database subnets or it can be the app subnets. That's how we configure it. So Bastion is the one mainly for admins to enter into the VPC related components. Cool. So I'm good here. Now let's go for Tomcat. How can I check connectivities that are not normal on the S?
currency.
LC-widget.
Port number.
Yeah. So you are able to connect. So NACLs are correct with this. So everything is working. Now SSH, FMI. Yeah. I'm inside the 197 here. I'm inside it. Now I'll prepare a user data. Next time onwards, I'll use this user data. Whatever the commands I run, right, to set up Tomcat installation. This is called a shell script. Whatever the commands I'm running, right, observe here, no? You see, right, it is saying that command not found. So whatever the command you are typing, here you are typing a command, right? The command first will be understood by the shell. If command is correct, it will pass to that shell will pass to behind to kernel. This kernel internally the part of the OS. It will pass to hardware like this. The who is understanding your command is correct or not? This guy, shell. Yeah, shell, normally shell. If you type group of commands in a file, that is called, you can say that shell script group of. So I'm grouping all the commands to one place here. I'm grouping one by one command. So first, the hash you say, right? This hash is called the comment. It won't execute. Install Java. So we were using one command, right? What was that? To install any software.
Yeah, yes.
Java FNY. Why without asking it? Now, I was telling, right? This is the flow.
Tomcat.
You have a OS, and then Java we will install. Next, what is the installation? Tomcat. Tomcat also we can install with the M. You can install with the M, but sometimes the Tomcat package may not be available at some place. So M will download at one place, like you downloaded the jQuery website, right? M also will download at one place. So I prefer zip. Download the software from internet, extract it, and then start the Tomcat. We will see. Previously, how did you install the Apache M install systemctl, right? No, I'm not going with that approach. Tomcat, different approach. I'm preferring it. Zip. They'll say that binary. They'll say that binary something. So let me do M install Java. You see, right? It is downloading from here. It is trying to look into that area.
So does it install defaultly the latest version of Java?
Let's see. Whatever available it will install. Let's see. Yeah. Let's see. See something. In which subnet I am right now?
App.
Private subnet.
Private subnet. Yeah.
So the packet you see, right? The packet is not able to download from outside. Let's see that whether I'm able to access the Google or not. At least some. Let me Control C. You do Control C. It will cancel. wget, or I want to test Google working on it. Curl command here. Curl fni https // www. google.com. And which port number I'm going outside here?
443.
443.
Or
443.
yeah, now let's go to this image. From here, I'm going to internet. I'm going to here. First, it will go to where? From out, it will go from here. Let me put it easy way. Let me. This is for app. Sorry, public. This is for app for now. Even I need this. Otherwise, a bit difficult. Public. Somewhere packet will block. This is the private app. Now I'm going from private. From private to out, I'm going. Out it will go. From private out, where it will go the packet? From private to outside via
NAT gate
NAT gateway. NAT gateway in which subnet now?
public.
So it will go here. Here is the NAT gateway. Now NAT gateway will do out again. To I think yeah, it will do out. It will go to one component, right? What is that
IZW?
component? IZW. Yeah, this is on the flow. So now I have to allow here out 443. This is the my client. Client will start a one port number, a permal port number. 443 is out. From here, it is going to here already we have allowed a permal port number. From here, NAT gateway will forward some traffic. Let's say we are in some kind of Padma view, you can say. Let's see. See now what I'm trying is I'm trying to access the curl. That's me. You cannot access internet. So where it is getting blocked, you can say right where it is getting blocked with this image now. Packet is blocking at which level now? Here. App NACL outside. Let me go here. For now. NACL. I think it will forward the port forward only. Let's go to the app subnet NACL outbound rule. Let's allow to
443.
yeah. Yeah, 443. Now packet will go a little further. Sure, packet will be going. Let's see, access it. Control C again. Now there is one command curl if config.me. So it's going out. One command again. Something if you run right, it will say that whether it is reachable to the NAT gateway or not, it will say. Okay, that's okay. Now packet is not going out. So still it is, let me say that. Now you think we have allowed here. Where was this? We have allowed here. Now packet went into this inbound rule. Let's see the public NACL once a permanent port number. Yeah. A permanent port we have allowed or not? Yeah, we have allowed. Now here you have to allow out also. Which port number? I had a confusion. Let's see that. I'll allow only for HTTPS 443. Oh. 4432. We will allow to no. We will
No,
allow
internet.
internet only. Yeah. Save changes. Success. You have to get the status code. This is correct only. We have still.
Public subnet inbound also we have to allow 443, right?
1 second. 1 second. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Where was this guy? This is here Epermal port number. Now you are going out 443. Epermal port number. Yeah, let me see. Let me see. Let's try that. That's what public NASL inbound rule. Last time, yeah, we have allowed 80 to internet. No, we don't need that 443 with this calculation. Let me see. As I said, we'll try our luck. 443 wala. 3 from still packet is not going outside. So port number we have allowed. Any clues? Someone can help me.
No need to allow in security groups.
Security groups, no need allowed. We are good with the security group because this app EC2 already you have allowed outbound, right? So there is one tool, something called analyzer, reachability analyzer. There is a tool, right? Reachability analyzer. No need. It will say you that how the packet will go. Let's see how the packet. Create a path. So we are testing from where to Tomcat to internet. If it works only, I can install any software. Otherwise, we are in between. Instance. What is the instance I want to select? Tomcat. The path is, I want to test the path is this guy. Where was this? This is the network interface. Network interfaces. I want to test internet gateway. Let's see. Our internet gateway. Whether I'm able to reach or not. From our the internet gateway, as we were seeing, right? It will go to from here. It will show in the image. From here, it will out. It will go to the route table. Route table will forward to NAT gate. Private NAT gateway here. NAT gateway will be there here by default. NAT gateway to out. NAT gateway will forward here. Let's see. Here we will get to know how the packet is going. If little blocking, I'll allow the default NASL for now. Then I'll see. Where I'm missing it, I'll come with the rule. Wait for some time. Yeah, you see not reachable. It will show you that exact path. Explanation: network ACL does not allow outbound traffic from subnet to VPC. We need to read this. Route table is up, does not have up. Did we remove any IZW? Something? Not reach the internet through internet gateway when the source address is not paired with public IP address of network interface. No, it is some. Let's say here is the flow. This is my EC2 mission. So EC2 mission security group we have allowed already. Now NACL out. This does not allow outbound traffic from. This is what it is saying. And then it is went into the route table. In the route table, we will have association of which guy usually. In the private route table, we will have association of which guy normally. Can you guys help me? In the private route table, which association we do? The one guy.
Internet gateway.
No, to send to the outside, NAT gateway.
NAT gateway.
It is, I think the test what we are doing is the wrong test. Let's see. Let's go back.
Private subnet, right?
Yeah. Private subnet. Let's test one more. We'll test with that to internet. At least I'll test to the NAT, whether I'm able to reach to the NAT or not. Select the instance. Here, NAT will not. Do they have a NAT? NAT, no. Don't have NAT. In network interface. Let me go with this. I'll find the NAT. VPC. Where is the elastic IP? They have a network interface. You see, right? This is called NIC card. This one, say this NIC card. Okay. You remember I was telling, right? The olden days, the first class NIC, Ethernet something. This is the ending with the 4B9.
434B9.
I'll be testing with that. Okay. Whether I'm able to reach full to the NAT. 434B9. Yeah. This is the full. On which port number? That's okay. You can say the port number also. That's okay. Let's see. What is it? Could not connect to the server. Let's go for it. Sure, you'll get not reachable. Yes, curl is failing, right? If curl works, it will work. Oh my gosh. It is able to reach to the NAT then. So the packet flow is good from here to here. From here to here, it is working. From here, it is not able to reach to the out. From here, it is out. IGW. Let me test this one from. Then I'll test from NAT to IGW. Yeah, this is good. This one. Four, three, 4B9. On which port? 1 second. On which port number it went? The test is important, right? Open this. Which port number? And test it. Oh, by default, everything I think. One port number. Where was that? From here, all we have allowed that second group level. This is Hypermal port number is good. Hypermal ports are good. Not other ports. Okay, let's see. Bear with me. We are using some kind of tools for a few minutes. IGW. Let's see this one. Yesterday we got connected, right? From no, not outside. We connected from within. Yeah, that's right. Now we are going outside, so that's the reason. If it fails, right, I'll try to go with our default one. Everything. Then I'll find out what went wrong, and then I'll come with something. We'll see. Oh my gosh. It's also reachable. So somewhere else something is getting blocked. This is also reachable. There is no problem with the, otherwise we cannot able to connect to the bastion itself. That is correct. This is also. Please bear with me. I'll see something what need to be allowed somewhere, the port numbers. For now, I'll go with our default NACLs. Can you guys help me here? How can I revert total changes what we did? Only the one place is enough.
We can change VPC, default VPC.
No, not default VPC. I want to use our own VPC. Only the guy I'll change is this guy. Don't use any NACL. Don't. I'll move all this into our own. When you create a VPC, right, you will get a default one NACL.
Huh.
So I'll move all. I don't want to touch. I don't want to allow this one for now. I'll move all this into default NACL. I'll revert this. That's the only change. Go here. Edit subnets.
Select all.
Now, no NACL rules will not apply at all. Okay. Now you do this back again. Yeah, you see here. So I'll see that what went wrong. Now you see, right, the objective was mine. I wanted to reach to the internet. Now I'm able to reach to the internet. Let's run the command called, what is the command? First one, sudo install. Yeah. So I'm installing the Java package. what version it is trying to download. Let's see this. Something Java 21. What is 1.21? This is Amazon Java. That's okay. So once you do, just run this command Java. You should
-iPhone version.
yeah, like normal Java -iPhone version. So it should show that like something. See, right? It is installing something OpenJDK. We are good now. The Java we have already. So Java is installed. Yes, prerequisite. Next is, as I said, right here, where is this guy? Yeah. So Java installed. We will install with the Tomcat. So go here. Go to this Tomcat website. In the left side, we will have a Tomcat. I'll download the 9 version. Something.
Zip file.
Yeah. Here you see right zip tar like this. No, I'll download. You see right 64 Windows zip. I'll download this one. This will work for Linux also. The name itself, it will download it. Copy link address. If you click it, it will download it in your laptop. I don't want here. So yeah, let's go.
We get.
We get. Observe what the extension. That is very important. What package you are downloading.
Unzip.
Yeah, same funda what we did for this. After unzipping, you don't need one guy now. Here, what is that guy you don't need?
Zip file.
Let's remove that.
RM iPhone.
Start. Remove that. Do again -ls -ltr. You have this folder, right? So let's rename this. I don't want like this bigger name. I'll rename it. So what was the command? 2 commands I used for now. I'll keep that commands at one place. We can use as a user data. This guy. Download. This is for download. Next command is for
Unzip.
yeah. Next, remove this guy.
RMI.
Yeah,
iPhone.
we don't want that. Yeah. Zip. Now, I don't want this bigger name. I want it very like a small name. I want to rename. In the Windows, we do right click something rename, right? Here we call a command called move. Move this name to space Tomcat 9. 9 is to know the version, like specifically when we do upgrade something, right? We used to do this. Okay. Now you see that move is for rename. Do ls-ltr Tomcat 9. Okay. Now I want to go inside this Tomcat 9. Go inside. Do ls. Can you guys tell me here from where Apache will pick the files?
Bin.
No, Apache files.
Where www HTML.
Default. /where.
HTML.
Here dot HTML. But right now we have Tomcat, right? Tomcat will have inside the whatever the folder, right? The folder. Inside that folder, Tomcat folder. The Tomcat folder, whatever the name you have. Inside that, there is a folder called web apps. Tabs. We will deploy inside these webs, okay? But how did you start Apache? Normally we started, right? Apache.
Yeah, sudo iPhone system.
Apache, I meant whatever.
HTTP.
For this, you don't have that option. You don't have an option. In the Tomcat folder,
Start dataset. Start of it.
you will have a folder called bin. Bin means binary. Binaries. Binaries means same shell script. Binaries. What are those called? Shell scripts. Okay. Here you will have a file called startup.sh. Okay. Now ls-l, it will list you. This is to deploy the application. This is to deploy the applications. This is to stop and start. Stop and stop. Okay. You see the name itself is saying, what is this guy? Logs. If anything goes wrong in the Tomcat, I can check it here, the logs. Okay. As a DevOps guy, right? At least these basics you should know. Stop, No, first thing is installation, prerequisite, stop, start, deployment. This is our job. Logs checking, if there is something comes, you have to check the logs as well. That is what you have to understand basic at least. Now I want to start the Tomcat, right? I need to go inside this bin folder. Go inside the bin, ls-l. You will have a lot of here, the script. I wanted to do the shell scripts only, ls-l start.sh. Somewhere you see, right, startup.sh. So run this command, sh perno. Let's see how it goes. It's a shell script, right? I'm starting with this. Paste. Oh my God. You see here, it is throwing an error. You don't have an permission. Yeah, let's try that as well. Still it's saying, right? So what it is saying?
Execute permission.
No. Here you see, right? It is saying that it is trying to install one more. It is calling one more script also. What is that script?
Another.
Startup is internally calling one more script. No, what is that script? Catalina. So Tomcat other name, somewhere people will call Catalina also. Some other name they'll call. Okay. So to avoid these errors, right? I will change this total permissions. For now, please by heart this command. I'm telling I'm inside which folder? Bin. Bin is to start and stop Tomcat. Startup.sh here. Shutdown.sh here.
chmod
755 start.sh.
sh.
Let's see. Cool. So now do ls-l again. You will have some colorful. Now start again. sh startup.sh. Yeah. You see, right, what it is saying? Tomcat.
Start.
So you cannot check like sudo systemctl. You cannot check. Only the one option is Tomcat is running or not, like this. ps-f grep Tomcat. You remember I told now one port number. Tomcat will run on which port number?
8080.
080.
You can check one command, right? Port is listening or not. Port is running or not. Yeah.
Netstat.
Yeah. Sudo net
Netstat.
Let's start. ISP.
knlp grep
Yeah, great.
colon 80.
8080.
You should have this status. What is the status? Listen.
Listen.
If it is listening, we are good to connect from outside or within inside, whatever that. Okay, cool. So Tomcat is running now. I'm good with this. Let me go here. Let me prepare some comments. Whatever the comments I ran it, right? If I want to see that, I'll be running with history. Okay. So we did a rename. After that, I went inside CD Tomcat name. Then I went one more folder.
CD.
Please bear with me. That's okay. Change the permissions. And then we ran a command called
Let's start.
so how to check whether it is started or not, the Tomcat started or not.
Netstat.
Tomcat, and one more command is the sudo grep 8080. This is the command. So yeah, these are the steps to Tomcat. Now Tomcat is ready. We will install the application also. Before that, let's access from outside what we will get in the UI. So for this setup is ready. This one. Now I wanted to access this way, Tomcat, and then this. Let's go for this. Let it target group. Easy. Yeah, here please tell me. Will be forwarding, right? 80.
Yeah, 8080.
80. And then very important, when you're creating a target group, it is very important. You cannot do cross target group, blah, blah thing. Okay. This is my one VPC. Health check, we will see what is that thing later. What page has to give one. Let's create. Next. Let's register the Tomcat. Include SPD. Created target group. Cool. So my target group is ready. Now I need to associate this target group to which component, right? One component. What component?
Load balance. Load balance.
Answer. I'll be using the same load balancer for the Apache and both of them. Here I will assign a rule.
Target.
Rule. Let's go with the rule. What we went through. Where was that going? Yeah, here. Add a rule. Competency. Add a condition. I'll go with the host header. If, for example, tomcat.test.com. You know, please, all these concepts, you have to tell me how to achieve this. Okay. I'm going with the host header. Confirm. Let's forward this one to whom? Target group. Next. Say that one. 8. So here is the flow. Have a load balancer. And then load balancer will get request here on the listener port number 80. Then request will go to the rules. In your request header, if there is a with this name, it will forward to this domain name. Can you guys tell me how can I get this domain name? If I want to access from my local, I need to do something, right?
Route 53.
Yeah, Route 53 one. I don't have Route 53 now for now.
/etc. In local system configuration.
Yeah. So we did this lab long back now. Go here. NS lookup. Get the public IP. One public IP. Oh my God. This will be. Get the public IP. We need to register somewhere, right? With this to come with the domain. We did this lab.
Yeah, host file we have to update.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I want to come with the domain name. So SPC. If you have a Route 53, some domain name, you don't need to do these things. You can straight away update in the DNS, it will work. Go here. So that domain name I have to enter here. The domain name is
Tom.
if you miss something, automatically request will go to the other domain name. Very important. Both should match. No, it will go to the default answer. If you have any RAM domain. Yeah. Save. The basics of our. I'm accessing with the name. Name will be converted into an IP address. Local found it. It will go straight away to the load balancer. In the load balancer, it will check all the request header. What is your path host? We have a host matching. So it will forward to the respective target group. Let's see.
We have assigned EC2 to target group.
Now let's see. Yeah. You are getting a page right now. See.
Yes.
So let's go with this flow. Request into the load balancer. How it went load balancer? It picked an IP address. That IP address is assigned to the load balancer. Now, whenever request came, we are using ALB. ALB has a good intelligence. It will scan all your headers. What is your host name, path, everything. So among them, it took this host header, it forwarded to this target group. Let's see. It went into this target. In this target, it is healthy. And then yes, I'm having this page. This page. Sorry. Can you guys tell me here? When you access Apache, right?
Yes.
What is the default page you were getting in initial time? What was the file name we were getting from Apache? You remember I was telling, right? In every website, there will be default file index.html. What is that path?
Where slash AWS slash.
Apache tries to get default page, right? That is index.html. Path will be www. Same way, Tomcat also tries to get same default page. It will go to that folder. What is that folder? Web apps. Now go back here. I am inside which folder right now here? Bin. In the bin, you will have a stop and start. Come back one directory, little back under
CD dot.
Here, do ls fnl. ls fn will show you the long list. Okay, like ls will show you like this. ls fnl will show you the long list. You see here web apps.
CD.
Go inside the web apps, do ls here. You see here there are these applications are there. So these are the ones. Let's access like this. Example something. There is one application as examples. There is one application, right? Something here under web apps. I'm accessing this one. Let's see what it will show. Something not, oh, what it is saying, access denied, you are not authorized. That's okay. Now there is one more page also, right? One more application. Can you guys tell me what is the other applications I can access here? Root. There is one
Docs.
docs. Let's try the docs wala. /docs. Let's see what it will show. Oh, you are not authorized. You see what is the error we are getting? 403. Please observe. These errors are important. 403. What it is saying, by the default documentation is only accessible from the mission as a Tomcat. Now let's see one more page here. Somewhere you see examples here. Do you see anywhere examples here? Documents. Here is a document.
Yeah, here, example.
Somewhere you will have example. Yeah, you see here examples. Oh my gosh, what is this?
No, below there is developer quick start.
Let's see. This is
Same.
That's okay. Somewhere something is wrong. That's okay. What it means, you cannot access directly that route. If you want to access those applications, you have to go via this page only. That's what it means. Something wrong. We're not authorized by default. Browser running same mission as if you wish to modify restriction, you need to. Okay, that's okay. We don't want this uncommon. My job is not that. Okay, good. So you know, right? When you're accessing it, you are getting some default page, right? This page, this application. These applications are coming. My objective was they are coming from this folder. Which folder? Web app.
apps.
So there are default applications came, default applications. As a security practice, right? This is the one of the job. We will remove these default applications. We don't use this. Let's remove. RMFNFR star. Please be very careful when you're running star. Mindful. You should be inside this folder only. Web apps. Don't run from other places. Cool. Now access it here. What is the error you are getting now?
404.
404 error. So means the default applications, there is no applications for you here. That is what it meaning. Cool. So in the internet, I'll get one page. Let me download one web application. I'll get. Oracle. I think they gave an application. I'll download this page. From this page, I'll download the application. Right click, copy link address.
wget,
Please observe the extension. What is the last extension?
zip
But Tomcat will not understand zip. All right.
and zip.
Yeah. Let's see LSFNLTR and zip. Please observe where I am, in which folder I am right now.
Web apps
Web apps. Tomcat is running or not now?
running.
Tomcat is running. So while running, right? While running, we are doing deployment. The deployment is called hot deployment. In the olden days, right, people used to say that hot deployment, cold deployment. Cold deployment means stop,
And
deploy, and then the start. That is called the cold deployment. While running, if you do any deployment, that is called hot deployment. Just to be kind of cool. You see, right? One guy came here for us.
where
Where? I can remove one guy and other guy.
zip file.
Not in my phone. Check. So please listen, this very important. In this zip, only one file was available. What is that file? Var file.
Where
When after you unzip, right, var automatically got extracted again. This I have not extracted this folder. Who did that? Tomcat will do automatically. So what I mean to say, inside that zip, there was a file, default file called var. After you extract, var only came. Since Tomcat was running, right, Tomcat automatically extracted this var into this folder. If we stop Tomcat, right, if you extract, this folder will not come. We'll do it after some time. Yes. Okay. Cool. Now, how can I access this application? Same
website, same URL. You can
URL, but you need to do slash here. Slash
shopping cart.
cart. You see right now, this is the application is coming. So my job is to till this page is coming. This is what my job. After clicking here, this logic is out of our business scope. That is what. Any queries, questions you want to ask? Cool. So this application is not connecting with the DB. I'll take a some application. So which will connect to the database. This is little dynamic logic only, whatever we run. If you see right, you select here some items, retrieve items. So you have shopping cart, like so UI don't care about. For us, UI doesn't matter as a DevOps guy, like it is a developer choice. So my job is to, this is the Java code running on top of Tomcat and you are accessing via the load balancer. I'll take one more application. Now you know in future if I take a Java code, what is the prerequisite? Tomcat. That code I will connect with the database. Then we will make a connectivity like total, like so app subnet, the database layer, everything. So cool. So let's review the keywords. Please help me. What did you learn? So keywords. Let's stop once. Let's stop the Tomcat once. Okay, can you guys help me here? How can I stop before review?
We have to go back to
SH. Yeah, we
Go back.
Bin.
bin.
Oh, if you want to start bin. If you want to deploy web apps. You
Web
want
apps.
to check the logs here. So for now, my objective was only to start deploy. Go inside the bin. LSFNL. There is a script called shutdown.sh.
Shutdown.sh.
Done. How can I check it is running or not?
Yes,
Tomcat. Or one more command, no?
Netstat.
So there are some connections will get timeout after some time. They'll get close. So now access this page. What error you can expect? Health check will fail because port is not listening, right?
Fine.
502 bad gateway. So you see, right? You have seen lot of errors. 403 permission and 404 not found. 504 gateway, like this, right? This is the reason, like there is a maybe server got stopped, Tomcat server got stopped, or there is an issue with the Tomcat something. Health check, if health check fails, it will, this is the error you can think. Like Apache, we installed the Tomcat. That is important. Tomcat, why we use Tomcat?
Deploy
To deploy only
Java
Java
application.
application.
Tomcat.
Where files.
Dot where files.
Web apps.
Web apps. So Tomcat you can install anywhere in your place. For now, like I have installed in the home directory of the EC2 user. That we will see that the topics. For me, these are the important thing. Folder. What is the folder?
Bin.
Bin is nothing but keyword call I was telling. Binaries. Binary is another name.
Binaries or shell scripts.
That is the symbol. Okay. Tomcat port number
8080.
8080.
8080. Cool. So what is the prerequisite for Tomcat?
Java.
Java. First you need to install the Java, then only the Tomcat will work. If you don't have Java, Tomcat will not start also. It will say that Java needed. So mandatory for Tomcat is Java. Otherwise it won't work. Very important. For Apache, you don't need any prerequisite. Just OS is enough first. I mean, along with the OS binaries, it will install. So any other keywords? Please help me. What did you learn? Obviously the NACLs. The in and out for me important, and then the ephemeral port. And we used one tool, right, to test network connectivity.
NatCat. NC minus widget.
Reachability.
No. Yeah,
Sir,
NC.
reachability analyzer.
Yeah, NC also one good tool to test that. NC also very important to test network. NC. Or one more. What is the tool?
Reachability analyzer.
Somewhere packet breaks, I'll always use this tool, analyzer. Somewhere it is breaking the packet. So, so we are good now with the at least one language we used, the not regular one, the Java one. So the deployment, we have deployed WAR file, right? So I'll take one application. We will connect with the database. That application will work. I'll be taking one new application. That application only will work if it is database is connected. So whatever the data you see, right, like this page, you have seen on the page, that content will come from database only. So if you don't have database, it won't work. Okay. Now, whatever we did, right, the Java based application. So we are right now in the app subnet. So it is in private subnet, as you know. The data for data, right, I'll create the database in the database subnet. We'll see the connectivity later. Chalo, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Record.